Hey guys, I got a new video for you today, and we're going to be taking a look at this new light that I just picked up at my local Walmart. We are in the middle of hurricane season here in Central Florida, and there's actually a hurricane that could or could not hit us, so everybody's going crazy trying to pick up their emergency preparedness supplies and things like that. I was actually at Walmart doing just regular grocery shopping for some things here and there, and I saw this guy, and I decided to go ahead and pick it up. I'd seen it before. This is from a company called SwissTech. I've only seen that at that brand at Walmart. I've actually done a review on one of their flashlights, and if you guys are interested, I'll go ahead and link it above and in the description below. It was a really cool flashlight, and I was really happy with the company. So when I saw that they came out with a couple other style of lights and things like that, I was pretty interested in some of them. But this one right here actually was really interesting. So again, it's from a company called SwissTech, and this is called the Kernstuck. I'm hoping I'm saying that correctly. And this is a Bluetooth speaker and lantern. And it says down here, this light transforms. So I've actually been looking for somewhat of a lantern to put outside. I have a like a little gazebo area in my backyard, but I don't have really good lighting out there. And I just wanted something cool to put out there. And then obviously this is really awesome because it is also a Bluetooth speaker. So a couple of things on the packaging here. It says a runtime is 7 hours. Again, you have your Bluetooth speaker. This is also a power bank, so you have a 5,200 milliamp built-in battery on this. So if you wanted to use this to charge other devices, you can do so as well. And it says USB Type-C, IPX4 weatherproof, and then it is rechargeable, and it's 2,000 lumens. I'm assuming it's a combined 2,000 lumens between these three sections on the light here. Now, this is not going to be a full-blown review. This is just going to be an unboxing and kind of overview on it, just because I really have no experience. I literally picked this up today, and I wanted to go ahead and make this video to, showcase it to you guys in case you're interested. Now, first things first, pricing on this guy. It's a pretty big box, as you guys can see here. It looks like a pretty big lantern, and for what you're getting, $49.99 at Walmart. So if you guys are interested, that's where I picked this one up. So you can go ahead and visit your local Walmart if you want to go ahead and pick one up for yourself. On the side of the box, it gives you a little bit more of a look on it. And I first saw this side, and I was like, oh, what is that? I didn't even know it was a light or a lantern or anything like that. Then I had to turn it around to see what it was. So I was pretty impressed by it. And then it says a lantern transformed. And then it gives you a little bit more of a look on the actual lantern in the back here. Gives you a little bit more information on the lantern itself. So if you want to pause the video and read that, you can go ahead and do that. And then on this side, again, more of a detailed view of the light itself. So let me go ahead and take this packaging out. It says microchip anti-theft packaging. So now you know. So let's see if that did it. I think this is a sleeve that will actually just slide off. Let's see if that's the case. Maybe not. There is another tape up here. Let's see if I can cut this one. There we go. Let's see if this will get us into it. Okay. Again, microchip anti-theft on the top there as well. How do we get into this guy? Oh, we got one more tape. That's why I couldn't get into it. So, really nice packaging, all in all. Let's see if this will do it now. Yes, there we go. Slide this off. And we will keep the packaging off to the side here, so if I need to reference it back to it. And as I turn it around, here is the lantern itself. Let's go ahead and lay this down so nothing falls out. We'll take this plastic out of it. And all right, so it looks like there is a accessory bag here, but there's just stuff falling out. So you have a USB-C cable, so USB-A to USB-C, and it's pretty good length. I'd say maybe about a 3-foot cord, a 3-foot cable, so that's really nice that they do include that. And then you have a small little lanyard here. It's brown, I'm not sure if it's real leather, but leather-looking lanyard. So that's interesting. I'm not sure what I would put this. I mean, obviously it goes on the lantern, but I don't know if I would use that to carry it. And then you have your instruction manual in there, and then the light itself. So let's go ahead and take it out. There it is, and nothing else in the box. we'll set the box off to the side here and take a look at it. It's a lot lighter than I expected it to be, so that's good. So your instruction manual, I always recommend you kind of read through it just to make sure that you're understanding how your flashlights work or any type of electronic equipment or anything like that works. So it says USB wall adapter not included. That's important to note. So you're actually going to have to use, if you have a brick or something like that, that can connect to, just to make sure that you can get that going. All right, so taking a look right here on the side, you do have a couple controls. So you have a power, and then it has a Bluetooth symbol on it. This is playing pause, negative, positive, or minus and plus. Let's see on the other side, nothing on this side. And then you have a little USB port in here. So you have both a USB-A output and then a USB-C input. So the input is where you would charge it. The output is if you need to connect another type of electronic device, maybe like a cell phone or something like that, to use the internal 5,000, what was that? How many? What did the box say here? 5,200 milliamp battery to charge one of those devices. This part right here, you also do have a handle, so this rotates up, so you can go ahead and carry it. This is really nice if you needed to kind of walk around with it or something like that. I would probably just kind of leave this at the table or stationary to go ahead and use it. Now, because obviously it does have the Bluetooth speaker built into it. Now, another thing that this does have, and now I see where this lanyard comes into play, is this section right here in the front actually detaches, if I'm not mistaken. How does that come up? You just pull on it. So it's got two magnets, one on the top and one on the bottom there. And you can actually use this as a light on its own. Oh, there it is. So if you press the button at the very top right there, turns it on. And it looks like you have different modes or different intensities. All right, so you have a low, medium, high, and then a flashing one. So that is really cool. So right here you do have a little lanyard hole, and that's probably where you would attach the little leather lanyard. So if you're using this individually as maybe a flashlight or something like that, you can go ahead and do that. And then once you're done, it magnetically connects right back in there. Now, I also noticed that at the bottom here, you do have a USB port, and this is USB-C. So maybe you can charge this this section separately. Again, you know, this is just an initial impressions. So reading through the instructions would probably be very beneficial. You do have what looks like a LED light right in front here, and then you have another little one right there. So let me see if I press this button, the power button. What does that do? Does that do anything? No. This is probably going to be specifically, these controllers are probably going to be specifically for the Bluetooth speaker. These look like they're buttons here too. Yep, they are. So you can actually, you know, have them on individually. And it looks like all three of them kind of rotate through the light outputs. So low, medium, high, and then strobe. These do not come off. Yeah, no, these two in the back are stationary, so those do not come off. Only the one in the front here comes off as you pull on those magnets. So if you want to carry this one around with you, you can. Now again, this could be used as a flashlight, but it doesn't have any type of directional, so you're not going to be able to light up an area right in front. It'll be more of a 360-degree light. So as you press this and you walk around, it'll give you some light. So let's say if you were using this because the power went out, and maybe you have this like in the kitchen, and it's acting like a lantern, lighting up that whole area. But then you needed to go into a room, maybe a bathroom or something like that. You can just grab this one and kind of take it with you and act as a as an individual lantern for that particular area. So I think that is really, really cool. And then you have the handle right here that comes up. So if you have to walk around with this, you can kind of walk around with this. This looks pretty interesting. It kind of reminds me as if I was in a movie, kind of walking around in old times, you know, lighting up the area. So that is really cool. So this is it was a really interesting looking lantern. So I wanted to go ahead and pick it up because I hadn't seen anything like this. And I had some some good usage out of the other flashlight from the same company, SwissTech. Again, if you guys are interested in seeing that video, I'll link it below. And then this one being the Kernstuck lantern with the Bluetooth speaker built in, and then the ability to be able to use that built-in 5,200 milliamp battery to recharge other things is really awesome. So I would say that just from initial impressions, I would definitely recommend this. It's kind of rubberized feel to it. I like the fact that it's not that heavy, because if you do need to move it from one side to the other or from one room to the other or something like that, you don't want it to be too heavy where it's going to be uncomfortable. And then the added bonus of the Bluetooth speaker in there, because again, if you are in a situation where the power goes out or something like that, then you're going to want something to distract you if you don't have access to like a TV or internet or something like that. So you can plug your phone in, have it charged, and then connect it via Bluetooth to play the music, and using the internal battery to run both things. So that is really cool. So from a emergency preparedness standpoint, I would definitely recommend this, especially because you can have the ability of having a lantern and then an individual flashlight with it as well. I think that is a great option for it. So there it is. That's a look at the SwissTech Kernstuck Bluetooth speaker and lantern, available at your local Walmarts. Let me know if you guys have any questions. Thanks.